Hey, Lord Tachi me here, back again on YouTube and Destiny. I'm just here to do another review for Love, Death, and Robots Season 2. This is gonna be a really short, review of every episode, spoiler free. I'm not gonna go into any great detail, and this is all you're getting, just me sitting here because if I start trying to show off some gameplay of me shooting things in PvP or something, I'm gonna get distracted because, as you know, these videos are live, unedited, but scripted. Alright, let's just jump right into it. Alright, episode 1, the automated customer service. I'm gonna be talking about art, a little bit about the story, and the ending, but like I said, no details though. And a little bit about my thoughts. Usually one sentence or two. If you people want a more detailed breakdown of every episode, I can do that. Let me know in the comments. Alright, like I was saying, episode 1, automated customer service. Alright, the art style of this first episode. Not great. Not great. I don't understand why they made them look so ugly. Those people were disgusting. But, I'm not an artist, so I really can't. I'm gonna judge, but I can't really, say anything really that negative. I don't understand why they designed the people like that. I just don't get it. As for the story of the first episode, the story was pretty funny. It was really good fun. I got it. It really got me laughing. Let's see, the story. This one's about a woman, a vacuum. The robot vacuum she has is acting up, and she's on the phone with customer service. That's all I'm gonna go into. But like I said, spoiler free, no spoilers. That's all I can really go into. It's a really funny. I laughed a couple times. And as for the ending, like I said, spoiler free ending. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the ending. It was a good ending. It was a good ending. Left me satisfied. My thoughts on it is, I found this episode very funny and I liked it. Good episode. If I have to give it a number review, I'd probably give this episode a 7 out of 10. Alright, episode 2, Ice. The art style, not great again. Once again, this is my personal preference. I don't like the whole. I think they were going for I don't know the actual name for it, but to me it looked like shell shading art style. Like I said, I don't think that's what it's called. Story is mostly about two brothers. It's about two brothers and modified humans and a whole little resentment towards the siblings. One sibling resents the other. Like I said, I can't really go into details. No spoilers. Ending. As for the ending, I don't really understand the ending. Wish I could talk about it. I really do, but I just don't really understand the ending on this one. But besides that, I really don't like the ending. I really don't like the ending. I really don't like the overall story on this one, and I really don't like the art. So honestly, if I have to, once again, given this thing, I'd probably give this one my shittiest score, which would probably be like a 2 out of 10. I know a lot of people are probably gonna disagree with me on that one, but that's fine. Let me know in the comments. Maybe explain it to me better. And I'll gladly change my score. Alright, episode 3, Pop Squad. The art. I liked it. I really liked the art style. I loved everything about the art. I just loved it. The story is, the story is just, it got me moving, got my heart racing. The story is, this world has unlocked immortality, so no one grows old, no one dies. But problem is, they know if they keep having kids, they're gonna have to spread it out more. So it's like one of the rules: no more kids, no more breeding. You get what you get. Everyone's immortal. No more breeding because we don't want to make everyone immortal, or we don't want to, spread out this finite resource too much. The ending, I kind of saw that ending coming a mile away, so I loved it. Once again, not going into details because of spoilers, spoiler free, but I loved the ending. Really good. So yeah, my thoughts on this one is I really loved this episode. The overall story, the art, the ending, it just really just spoke to me. So this one I'm giving like a 9 out of 10. Alright, Snow in the Desert. Art style, once again, I really loved, but I'm a bias. This is me being really biased right now. I really love CG style. I just love the whole CG style. So yeah, I love the art style. The story is, once again, the story in this one is the guy Snow, that's his name. He's immortal, and people want to steal his immortality, like most people, like most things that nowadays. As for the ending, I thought it was a very sweet ending. It was a very sweet ending, very romantic. I am a romantic. That when I saw that ending, the guy, I was like, oh, I want that. I really do. I really want that. So yeah, I actually loved it. I loved the ending. I really liked this one. My thoughts overall is I really liked this episode. It really got to me. So once again, I actually gonna give episode 4 9 out of 10. Episode 5, The Tall Grass. Art style. I don't know the name of the movie, but it reminded me of a movie on Netflix, the art style. It was a Christmas movie. It was a Christmas movie. You're following some spoiled ass mailman. He gets sent off to, it's in the middle of bum effing nowhere and has to like make a living. It reminded me of that. That's what the art style reminded me of. And I'm not knocking it. I liked it. I liked the art style. I love the art style in that movie. I forgot what it's called, but it was an amazing movie. I loved it. Story overall is train gets stuck. Conductor tells the guy, don't go into the tall grass. Guy goes into the tall grass, and shit happens. That's all I'm gonna say. Ending. It was good. It was a good ending. I feel like this one could have been better, but it was good. It was good. So this one I'm actually going to lower my score level. I'm actually going to give this one overall score of, let's say, 7 out of 10. Not bad. Ending wasn't great. No, ending was good. I think okay, yeah, let's just move on to episode 6. I don't want to start rambling. Episode 6, All Thought the House. Art, I like it. Once again, I liked it. Not as much as I did the previous episode. So if anything, it's actually a little lower than episode 5 art style wise. But yeah, art style wise, I liked it. Story, overall story, just a quick summary. 2 kids went downstairs to find quote unquote Santa Claus. If you want details, get Netflix and watch it. Ending, good ending. The kids asked the truest question: what would have happened if they were naughty? That's pretty much the ending. That's the last line of that's the last line I said in the episode. So yeah, final thoughts on this one. It got under my skin. I was creeped the fuck out. It creeped me the fuck out, and it bothered me. I was like, still thinking about it makes my skin crawl a little. So because it kind of effed with me that good, I actually have to give it a pretty good score, because that's a pretty good thing to me if it can like get under my skin that well. So I don't know. I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10. For me to give something a 10 out of 10 would be, it needs to be perfect, but I'm kind of nitpicky. So yeah, let's give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, yeah. That seems pretty fair. Alright. Episode 7. Life Hatch. Life Hatch? Hutch? Life something. Life something. Life Hutch, Life Hutch. I don't remember what it's called. But alright, let's end it. Art style on this one. This is my absolute favorite art style. Like, god damn, this was so good. The person in this episode looked real. I thought that was a real person. I thought it was live action for a second. That's how good it was. But yeah, amazing. Just straight out amazing. Alright, story. Alright, overall, guy's hurt. There's an evil robot. And this evil robot kills anything that moves. So, he needs to figure it out. My thoughts on this one is... the ending in this one, good ending. I really did once again, good ending. Not going to go into details, but I liked it. Alright, my overall thoughts. As you heard, I really loved this goddamn episode. But this was probably the best episode out of all of them. If I had to compare my other favorite one, which was Pop Squad, Pop Squad and this one on neck and neck, yo. Both of these were just so goddamn good. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Originally, I was going to give it an 8, but thinking about it now again, I'm just oof. Just oof. It just still bothers. It's just that art. The story was kind of basic. It wasn't really a deep story. It wasn't really that deep, but I liked it. Story of survival. I can always relate to those, kind of. Yeah, and good ending. Just loved it overall. Alright, the 8th episode and the last episode of the season, The Drowned Giant. I don't know, after watching episode 7, if I was running it, I would have flipped it around. I would have made episode 7 episode 8, because, you want to end on a big note. And to me, episode 8 wasn't a big note. So, the art style. I don't know how to feel about this one when I was watching it. To me, it was meh. It was just not a very interesting art style. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. That's the best way I can describe it. It was just meh. Story, it was mostly narration. A giant washes up on sea, and that's it. And if it's a whole, I'm not gonna go into details because honestly, at this point I just don't really remember it because it just wasn't that great. I mean, if I don't even remember it, I can't really even. If I can't even remember it, it wasn't that good because I could tell you the Life Hatch, and I could tell you the story of Pop Squad and Life Hatch, because those two were just so goddamn good. The ones that really resonated with me, I could tell you the story like this. As for the ending, left me, I don't know, it just left me unsatisfied and unmoved. It was just meh. So this one I'm probably gonna give it a. This one for sure this wasn't a good episode for me. So I'm giving this the same score I gave Ice, which was just a 2 out of 10. It was just meh. Once again, if somebody, I'm always open for a conversation. If you want to leave a comment down below and just leave me your thoughts and maybe you can change my mind, I would love to listen to it. Alright, but yeah, my overall thoughts on this season. I really did like this season. I think season 1 was so much better than season 2. Season 1 is better. I don't know why. Maybe because it's more actiony. And this one, it's more actiony. And season 1 actually had some dark endings. Or some endings, at least, that weren't all happy and joyous. And season 2, I really didn't feel like there was any dark endings. There were some, kind of darkish. I guess the only one I can think of that was pretty dark was the episode 3 one, Pop Squad. That ending was pretty dark, which I liked. Maybe episode 5 too was kind of dark, but meh at this point. Compared to ending light to dark scale, Pop Squad is probably the darkest episode out of all of them, which I love. I love that dark shit, but it kind of ends in a. It starts off really dark but ends very light. kind of, and I love that sort of thing. I love like starting at the bottom and working my ass off to rejoin the light. I personally love that sort of thing. So, but yeah, overall thoughts of the whole season, pretty good. Season 1 was definitely better. The art style on season 1 seemed pretty better too. I would have to rewatch season 1. I don't really remember much of it. But yeah, if I have to give this an overall score, season 2 of Robots, was it Love, Death, and Robots? I will probably give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10 overall score for season 2 of Love, Death, and Robots. Yeah, alright. For anyone that stuck around for this whole 16-minute video, thanks for sticking around. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.